Okay guys, very quick one here, but Meghan Markle has written a children's book inspired by some poems she wrote for His Royal Wokeness the Prince of Soy on Father's Day when their kid was born or something like that. Which obviously no doubt is going to be some god-awful woke cringe fest you would expect from some demented seal with purple hair and a gender studies degree. Meghan's poem or book is not really the focus of this video though, because in all honesty I couldn't really care what they're doing. My focus is the Australian TV show, or should I say host, who cannot help but laugh at the stupidity of this idea, and literally makes no real attempt to stop himself all but rolling over in shit fits of laughter at it. The American correspondent they're talking to seems to share his distaste for the Prince of Soy and his lefty spunk trumpet, but does a better job of maintaining a straight face. His co-host on the left sort of joins in, but is not wetting herself laughing like he is, as you will see in a moment. Now, the show itself is called the Today Programme, which actually appears to be like the Australian version of Good Morning Britain. But going on this clip here, it might be slightly more based than GMB over here, which we know is a woke cringe fest there to pump out bullshit to the sheeple. Now, the host, almost crying with laughter, I doubt is going to buy this book, let's be honest. In fact, I bet none of these three will buy it based on the subtle mockery they're using to cover it. Well, the guy himself is not exactly being subtle, but the other two do at least try. Here, you know what, take a look at it for yourself.
Very emotional stuff.
Do you want to read some more?
No, I think I'll leave it at that. But
I want the whole book. Can we get the whole book,
hit the
please?
shelves here on June the 8th, so we'll have to wait till then.
And there's also going to be a audio book as well, I believe.
Yeah, can you imagine anything better? I mean, pop it on in the car.
Okay,
pop
you
it on
two
at home while
and
you're
your...
cooking dinner. Meghan's dulcet tones.
Maybe when you're on a long drive.
Reading poetry.
Now, I have to say that there is great television, I don't know about you. To see media commentators or hosts mock things that the average person would mock is actually realistic. None of the fake fawning, dick-sucking and arse-licking we see over here in the UK or indeed in the US. These people think it's nonsensical and rightly laugh at it, as most people would when they're hearing about this, let alone reading it as the poor girl in America had to do. People will feel like this not only because it's cringe, but also because 99% of the world do not and never will care about the Prince of Soy, his dopey leftist trout, or her stupid poem. I feel I do have to point out though, for someone who wanted to get away from press attention, they sure do love a bit more press attention, don't you think? Netflix deal, Oprah interviews, and now cringe-fest books that even the media are saying could put a generation off reading. Showing to anyone with half a brain cell this is going to be pretty shit, and likely full of a bunch of woke bollocks like I said. But then again, did anyone expect it to be anything other than a bag of shit, let's be honest?